to reach out to the people. So the divine is looking for a platform and an opportunity to reach out to the people. That's what the world is about. The divine that created the world is looking for a platform and an opportunity to reach out to the people. Say after me, I shall be that platform.
I shall be that platform.
So the people, Jesus was looking for the opportunity, and he looked around and he saw two boats. And the boats were on the land. The boats usually work in the water, but the boats were on the land. So the boat represents the work, the experience, and the talent of the fisherman. That is what the boat represents. The experience, the expertise, and the talent of the fisherman. That boat, when it is on land, is not activated. It gets activated when it is in the water. So Jesus said to Peter, bring the boat into the water. Activate your talents. Activate your expertise. Activate your experience. The experience you have gathered over years, the experience you went to school to acquire, the subject you have learned, all of what you have gotten, activate it. But activate it first for me. I hope you are following me. So the deficit of the divine wanting to reach the people, but looking for a platform. Because everything is perfect in heaven, but not everything is perfect on earth. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So to bring down the will to be done on earth, the divine needs a platform. And that platform is the expertise, the experience, the talent of a man or a woman. So he says, bring it into the water that you may activate your talents. And so they do that. And when it comes into the water, he mounts the boat. And from the boat, he reaches the well. And the divine now is able to reach the well by reason of Peter's boat. It's a lesson that I have observed. Not that Christ couldn't speak, but I think he was teaching us a process of how we can get things done in a particular way to achieve a certain outcome. So he comes through the boat, and the Bible says he speaks. So in verse 3, he said, then he got into one of the boats which belonged to Simon, and asked him to put out from the land, so come into the water. And he sat down and taught the multitudes from the boat. When he had stopped speaking, he said to Simon, launch into the deep. So he uses your talents, he uses your abilities, because he placed them at his disposal by activating them. So you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor. You're a lawyer, you get to the court, you see that there's somebody that is being maltreated by the court. He doesn't have anyone to speak for him. You use your talent for that person. The divine has used you to reach out to the person. You're a teacher, you're a broadcaster, you're a pastor, whatever you are, you apply your talents, your platforms, first for the divine. And when Jesus had spoken to the people, he came back to Peter and said, now let me show you how to use this talent to make profit. Because you don't know how to do that. I will show you how to use your talent to make profit. The Bible says, Paul planted and Apollo planted, Paul watered, but the increase comes from God. The increase comes from the divine. You may plant and you may water, but the increase can only come from the divine. So you may have your talent, but how to make that talent to work bountifully is by reason of the divine. And to do that is first to place the talent at the disposal of the divine. That through you, by your work, even if you're a footballer, that he will use your platform to reach the people. And when he has used your platform to reach the people, when you have allowed him to use your platform to reach the people, the divine will show you how to get the increase. So let's read on. It says, he said to Peter, launch